this was the standard most physiology question they can ask you from cardiovascular system, like calculate the cardiac output by giving the various values. So yeah, logically also the cardiac output is usually 5 liter per minute, but I hope you guys didn't answer by saying that, because they can change the values and it can be a hypothetical person. So never go with what you know. Now try to understand. There is an organ. There comes a vessel. Okay, the like feeding vessel, and it goes out. So that vessel brings what? Blood. So whenever the blood comes, along with that comes oxygen. Some of that oxygen will be taken up by the organ, and some of them won't be taken up by the organ, which will go into venous blood. So there will be a concentration in venous blood there will be a concentration of oxygen in venous blood, and there will be a concentration of oxygen in arterial blood. So how to calculate how much oxygen was consumed by the organ? Getting it? So it's very easy by simply seeing this diagram. You can say that oxygen consumed was like the difference between venous and arterial oxygen concentration difference. In other words, I can say that oxygen consumed was equal to arterial O2 minus venous O2, because arterial O2 is of course going to be greater than venous per unit time. So if we are calculating it per unit time, then it will be this formula. But what about oxygen consumption? Oxygen consumption is amount of oxygen consumed in 1 minute. So it will be simply multiplied by blood flow in 1 minute. And what's the blood flow in 1 minute? That's blood flow through this circulatory system. That's also, in other words, known as cardiac output, right? Because the cardiac output entirely flows. The 5 liter blood is coming here. So yeah, so cardiac output can be calculated by this, like sending this on the opposite side of the opposite side, and the formula comes out to be cardiac output is equal to oxygen consumption divided by difference of oxygen concentration between both. So this entire principle which I just explained, it is known as Fick's principle. If you guys don't know already, you should know this Fick's principle, because there is usually one question on this on your Usmle step 1, the Fick's principle. This is a really easy question if you know what the principle is, but it is a really hard question if you don't know what the principle is. You don't need to mug up this, this formula. If you can, it's good, but you can just derive it, right, like I did. It's very easy. So now we can simply put on the values. Oxygen consumption was said to be 250 ml per minute, and the difference between both oxygen concentration was 0.22 minus 0.17. That comes out to be 0.05. When you divide the entire thing, the answer will come out to be 5000 ml per minute or 5 liter per minute. I hope that was easier explanation than what this guys give. You don't understand how they simply write the Fick's principle, but you don't know how the Fick's principle come, right?
Thanks for watching. Please give a thumbs up and subscribe for more.